Hey guys, LuckyHD here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be showcasing a new game called Feralite World. This is a new creature catching game coming to Roblox, and in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys all about it. So yeah, if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you're going to like and subscribe. Also, join their Discord, first link in the description below. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright, to start out, guys, I've talked about a lot of creature catching games on this channel, okay? I've talked about probably around, I'd say, 4 or 5 so far, you know, ranging from things like Mythical Adventures to Spirit Hunters, then to things like Bloxymon, and then Blazing Odyssey, which Blazing Odyssey, of course, is still in development, but there's this new one, okay, and it is called a Feralite World, and this game actually looks amazing, okay? Some of the designs and some of the models in this game are super detailed, and honestly just look, I mean, absolutely amazing, okay? So to start out, they have an entire leaks channel, and their channel, you know, with leaks is just, like, absolutely crazy, okay? The amount of stuff that they have in there already, you know, just showcasing things inside of the game is insane. So we're going to be going over all of those in today's video, just giving you guys a taste of what this game is going to be like. Alright, so let's go over the first thing that I actually saw that kind of, you know, drew my attention to this game and actually made me want to check it out, okay? So we have this first bug Feralite right here, and this thing looks pretty cool, okay? This is, again, the first thing that I saw about this game that actually brought me to the thing. The logo also looks pretty cool, and if you guys were wondering, no, there is no, you know, kind of like set release date. If you guys want to learn more, again, go join their Discord. It will be linked down in the description below. But this kind of like, you know, bug mantis thing actually has a pre-evolution that looks like this right here. You know, this kind of little cute mantis Feralite that actually fits the entire evolutionary line very well. I'm assuming it's going to be a 2-stage, you know, kind of Feralite evolution. I don't know if they're going to call it evolutions. Probably, I don't know. But next, going on to some more stuff. Yes, you know, we're going through these leaks pretty quick because we have a lot of stuff to get into this video. So we have this spider Feralite right here, which actually looks pretty, you know, I don't know, intimidating, I guess, especially when you see its second evolution. This thing looks... yeah, it looks pretty scary, okay? So as you can see, you know, it's kind of got this, like, whole, I guess, Black Widow vibe, you know, kind of going on. But instead of, you know, having, like, a little hourglass, it has, like, a skull in the back. This thing, again, looks pretty intimidating. And then scrolling up a little bit further, we actually can see some more in-dev progress. We actually can see this, I don't know, this, I guess, like, weasel kind of Feralite. I don't know exactly what that is, but, I mean, hey, it looks pretty cool. And then there's some even more stuff like this Feralite right here, which kind of looks like a robotic bug. If I don't know exactly what this is, but it says that you will encounter this critter type Feralite mainly in Route 3 alongside many wonderful looking Feralites. So maybe it's called critter type, I don't know. I hope they keep it like the entire bug thing because, I mean, you know, it's just easy kind of calling it a bug type rather than, you know, having like these 20 different types of, you know, names for all these different types, and it just gets a little bit confusing, okay? So then next, let's actually go over the capture disc-esque thing in this game, which is kind of like this, techno scroll, as they call it. I don't know exactly how this thing is gonna work, but it looks pretty cool, as you guys can see right here. You know, I'm assuming it kind of just like folds out, and then like this scroll kind of thing comes out and then captures the Feralite inside of it and then kind of closes back up, and then you can carry it inside of your bag. So I mean, definitely a very unique capture device right there. You know, definitely not something that I would have expected whatsoever. But then going on into some even more designs, as you can see right here, we have this kind of like snake Feralite, and we can see the kind of capture I guess scroll, the techno scroll being used in motion right here, capturing this Feralite. And then going on to some even more stuff, we have some battle effects. So this is going to be a look at, you know, what your battles are actually going to look like in this game, which, I mean, if these battles are going to be this detailed, I can't wait to see what like a fully animated cutscene would look like. That is going to be absolutely amazing. But then also we have some building right here. Of course, this is a work in progress. Everything that you see, guys, is going to be, again, a work in progress. Nothing is 100% final, but this is a look at some of the scenery you could possibly see inside of the game. And then scrolling down, we have another Feralite, which actually is kind of like this moth butterfly kind of like cross Feralite. I have no idea. Again, it looks like another possible critter type. I have no idea. And then, again, going down even further, we have a mantis, a work in progress animation, which I actually really like because, you know, it kind of gives off that entire vibe of it. You know, it's just like a kind of crazy mantis thing. I don't know. It's like twitching all over the place. It looks pretty cool. Its arms are kind of, you know, just like moving all over the place. Looks like it's ready to fight somebody. And then we have a Feralite that, you know, definitely I'm going to have on my team right here. This is Denoki and Teriokai. I'm pretty sure that's the names. And these things are just, you know, this is terrifying, okay? The one on the right just looks absolutely crazy. And then, of course, the one on the left, you know, he's just like a little baby mushroom. But, Jesus, that thing on the right, you know, with that entire, like, giant sword. Yeah, definitely a very, very menacing right there. I'd assume the typing on that would probably be like, I don't know, grass, dark, maybe. I don't know if they're going to use the grass and dark type. Maybe they'll call it plant, maybe they'll call it like shadow type. I have no idea. But then scrolling it down, we have this right here, which is actually a kind of like shadow or like a, you know, kind of silhouette of one of the Feralites. I'm assuming probably like this has to be something important, you know, if it's going to be, you know, kind of blocked out like this. But I don't know, it kind of looks like it has 3 heads, if you guys can see that right there. You know, there's of course 2 eyes on the front, but then there's one on the side, so it's leading me to believe that this is going to be kind of like a Cerebus kind of Feralite. I have no idea. But then we have some builds down here which look absolutely amazing. Like, look at this right here. So this is actually one of the labs, and I mean, for a laboratory, this thing actually looks like a laboratory, okay? You know, we got this entire thing, we got the logo on the top left that I'm assuming says Feralite Lab because it's like a backwards F and then there's an L. So again, assuming that says Feralite Lab, and then here's another shot of the entire build, which looks absolutely spectacular. Definitely makes me think though, if this entire lab, you know, kind of looks like this, where is the actual setting going to be whenever we start off, you know? Is it going to be in like a town, or is it going to be like a city or something like that? I guess we'll just have to see whenever the game, of course, comes out. But then scrolling down, we have some even more building, and this one says a new beginning awaits, and then actually has a little bit of a waterfall right here, you know, just a little small leak. We can actually see some scenery in the background, you know, we have some trees, some mountains and all that stuff, and the big waterfall in the middle. Now, of course, going into some even more scenery stuff, and you know, some even more stuff like the towns, we actually have this right here, which says an adventure awaiting for you, okay? And we can actually see the entire thing. We can see the waterfall in the background that we just previously saw in the leak, and then also to the left, we can see what looks like to be a kind of like modern-ish house. And then to the right, we can also see the exact same thing. Probably a different style, I'd assume, though. But yeah, now let's get into the last leak, or, you know, kind of like the second to last leak, because there's something after this. But this is going to be the thing that I want to show you guys, and that is going to be the starters of this game, okay? Yes, the starters have already been teased and revealed, and starting out, here's the entire image, guys. To the left, we can actually see the grass starter. I don't know exactly what it is. It's very, very small. But then, of course, going towards the middle, we can see a aqua bird. You know, we can kind of see this like water bird, which looks pretty cute. And then going below that, we can see an armadillo Feralite, which, I mean, that one, again, also pretty cute. And then to the right of that, we can see a bear leaning up against a tree. And then, quite possibly, my favorite, okay? On the branch, I think this is a lemur or a raccoon. You know, it's like a purple lemur raccoon thing. It looks very cute, okay? That's the one that, of course, I'm gonna be picking because, you know, you can't pass it up, okay? Look at how cute that thing is. Exactly. So I think that's what I'm gonna pick, but definitely let me know, guys, down in the comments below, if you had a choice between all of these starters right here, which one would you pick? Again, let me know down in the comments below. But now for our final leak, it is going to be something absolutely spectacular, okay? It is going to be the moving animation, or the running animation of the Mantis Lumion that I showed earlier, guys. And 3, 2, 1, 0. So yeah, a pretty funny running animation right there, and that's about it for today's video, guys. There was actually some Naruto music that was supposed to go over top of that leak, but, you know, YouTube would have copyrighted this video down. You know, we don't really want that. So yeah, first link in the description down below, guys. Definitely go check out their Discord, go join it, you know, go say hi, tell them LuckyHD sent you. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you go down there, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.